Okay, well I have my first semi-functional flight now that I've sorted out all my MCP problems. I'm only running one screen at the moment because I haven't got around to that yet. I worked out what my problem was with the MCP. It was the fact that we had both the pedestal and the MCP plugged in USB wise, and there was a big conflict going on there. So what I'm doing at the moment, I've just taken off from Sydney. I've now done a bit of a go around, and I'm going to flip around and come in on runway 34 left. So we'll see how the landing goes. So I'm going to try and come in on the end of that 10-mile final there. We're sort of flying parallel, if you like, to the runway at the moment, heading out over the sea. I'll just bring it around a little bit more. These throttles are going crazy here. I'm going to drop it down to about 200 knots and apply a little bit of flaps. We're currently at 226 knots. So I'll pop 1 degree of flap in. Our altitude's 5,000, we can drop that down to about 3. And I want to end up at the end of that final course there. Okay, so we're getting pretty close here. I'm just lining her up on the runway via the MCP. Getting pretty close. And I'm down to about 149. Our VREV is 145. So I'll drop it down to 145 and select 30 degrees of flaps. Oops. Must be doing a bit too much speed for that amount of flaps. Up, undercarriage down. That will be what it is. Okay, you can see our runway is straight ahead of us there. Still about 2,700. I'm going to drop that down to 2,000. Let's go over to our VSI. We're not doing an ILS, so notice gets set, gears down. We've got 30 degrees of flaps, 145, so we've got our reference speed and flaps. Everything's looking good. Runway's lined up. And pretty soon I'll be turning it off and going to manual for the landing. I will try and hold it here for the landing. We'll see how we go. It's a bit hard doing one-handed landings. We might drop this down to 1,500. Nice to have all my ephesus running now. Looks like a bit of a Christmas tree here at the moment. All my pedestal operational, it's wonderful, including my fire handles. Okay, so we're getting into the nitty-gritty. Turn off this. I'll leave my speed on. Don't want to go much over 145. my little GoPro set up there. Yeah, I'm wandering a bit here. It's very hard when you've got one arm. And we're way high. Yeah, I've blown the approach. It would be about this time that you would power on and go for the go around, but I don't have the time to muck around, so we're gonna do a crab sideways if we can here. There we go. Come on, little girl, you can do it. Righto. Okay, we're not looking too bad now. Wow, must be a heck of a side wind out there. Okay, let's have a bit of a reverse thrust. Oh, that's a wobbly old landing. And 60 knots. And that's about it, folks.